What's the band motto?
I don't know that.
Everything that comes to mind is like, Tommy, don't suck.
What I've been hearing is one of them is Tommy, don't fuck up.
Yeah.
2 is
Don't piss me off.
don't fuck with Harry. Yeah.
What is our motto?
I don't know if it's not a motto. It's not a motto, but it's like play new music.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing.
Like, I think that sets us apart.
Yeah.
From a lot of bands.
Hook has definitely been passionate on the text messages. Like, we haven't learned anything new in 6 months. What the fuck, guys? Like, I'm sorry. I don't listen to this music.
But again, it was very telling. Like last week, when we were trying to come up with like all the old songs that we used to do when like Dave was in the band, and it's like there was a whole ton. I'm like, oh gosh, I don't even remember that song. You know,
It was like 50 songs that we don't play anymore.
We don't play anymore.
We've played a lot of music.
Yeah.
And I think that also goes with just country music in general, which is, we were talking about this, which was, you were like, what if we did We Were Us again? And I was like, I don't know how many people would remember it. Because country music is it's over. Like, we would do songs where it was the biggest fucking song in the world.
You mean Body Like a Back Road?
Yeah, Body Like a Back. Perfect example. This is the biggest song in the world, and like 3 weeks later, nobody wanted to hear it.
Nobody
It was
cares.
like, okay, we gotta move on, move on.
Thank God.
Thank God, yeah. There were a couple that we axed right when David left.
I think
We can bring back Tonk the Donk.
No.
I think that's what we do, though. I think that's what we're so good at, is holding our classics, holding the ones that always work, and cycling through like the new stuff.
Not
so
many people
enjoy
like
it.
playing Shabuzi. Or,
No,
Right.
you're not going to hear that stuff anywhere else, and nobody's gonna,
And we would
no one's gonna
learn
be brave enough to play Post Malone. Like they're not going to do it.
and we would learn new songs literally the week it came out.
Yeah.
We'd nail it.
Yeah.
We'd be like, okay, let's have this one ready.
Tommy,
and
that-
would be #1 that week.
That Morgan Wallen you pulled, one more thing at a time, or one thing at like that. I didn't even know that song, and you were like, "Hey, we need to play this."
And it's nice to like have people like that recognize those tunes early.
Yes.
Like it's like, oh, this just came out, and we need to know that song because that song is going to be big.
Well, especially
And,
too,
like
like
playing it as it's big. And
Yeah.
And my thing was always, and I know we have a lot of fans in a lot of different age ranges, but my whole thing with Delta Spur was, I want the teenagers to come see us, and I think we do that better than anybody else because we're playing all those new songs.
It's all on the radio.
Yeah, it's a constant. It's listening to see what's the latest. Does it sound like it could be us? Wow.
I love going to a restaurant. Yeah, I know this has happened to Harry. I know this has happened to a lot of people. You'll go to a restaurant, you'll hear the playlist, and it's Delta Spur.
It's a Delta Spur set list.
Yeah.